right, I am admitting everybody. Hello, everyone. Hi there. I am letting everybody in now. I hope everybody's doing well. So we're gonna wait probably like, give it one more minute and then, yeah, everybody will be on. I'm sure I'll be letting people on throughout the session. A couple people are coming on. Nice to see some familiar faces. All right. Yeah, so I'm Larissa Maloney, the owner of Active Kids 2.0. If you guys see in the chat box there, please introduce yourselves, say where you're from. We have literally on these calls, we've had people out of the country, in the country, all around the country. So it's nice to see where everybody's from and what grade they teach and all of that good stuff as well. All right, I'll give it about 30 more seconds and then I'll go ahead and get started. We have New Jersey in the house, awesome. Iowa, Illinois, very cool. South Dakota, nice. I am here in Florida. Morgan is our hip hop coach and she is in Georgia. Las Vegas, nice. Missouri, awesome, awesome, awesome. Very good. Okay, so if you guys have any questions throughout the session, go ahead and put them in the chat box and we'll go ahead and answer them as we continue to talk. We have Oklahoma and we have Delaware, very cool. So all around the country, very awesome. So what I said before, I'm Larissa Maloney. I'm the owner of Active Kids 2.0. I hope you guys were able to look at the site, check us out, check out what we do. I do want to start this off to tell you guys how I got started. I teach at a local private school, literally right down the street from me. Let me let one more person in. It's called Father Lopez. Again, I'm in Daytona Beach, Florida. And yeah, I do their personal fitness classes. I'm also their volleyball coach there. I'm a former professional beach volleyball player. Yeah, turned personal fitness instructor. I'm sure all of you guys used to be athletes, so you know what I mean. So how this all got started, the Active Kids 2.0 program, literally back in March, we all went through the same stuff. I'm pretty sure everybody went through the same meeting after school. I literally had a meeting on a Friday morning, and my principal said, you know, we may go virtual, but we're probably not going to go virtual, so don't worry about it. But we might, but we're probably not. But I just wanted to let you guys know just in case, right? Literally hours later, we get an email saying, okay, just kidding, we're going virtual, right? So, and seriously, they were like, figure it out. We're virtual now, figure it out. So I know everybody as PE coaches, as teachers, especially as mommies as well, we were all trying to figure it out. I have 2 kiddies at home, so virtual learning and teaching at the same time was absolutely crazy and bonkers. But we figured it out, right? So what I went home with, after getting that message, I thought to myself, what am I going to do with my kids? I literally sat down. I wrote out Monday, maybe I'll do a run day where they run 2 miles and they, you know, show me their time on their fitness watch or something like that. On a Tuesday, they'll do arms and abs. On a Wednesday, they'll do something else. Thursday, they'll do something else. Friday, they'll do something else, and they'll have to record what they do, right? That's what most of everyone was thinking of what to do. I looked at it and I said, this is pretty horrible because this is not my style. When I'm in class, I'm super engaging with them. I do everything with them. Our classes are very structured. They know that it's not a session where I'm going to throw out a million balls and say, go play volleyball, go play basketball, and that's it. That's not my style. And, you know, and that's okay. If that's, you know, somebody else's style, that's totally fine. But for me, I'm super structured with my classes, and I like to have fun, and I like to keep them engaged. So that idea, I totally threw it out, and I said, all right, what else do I have? How can I be creative and get the kids still engaged, even if we're not, you know, in class together? So what I decided to do, I said, let me do this. Let me just put it on YouTube. I'll, you know, design the workouts just like I would in class, and I'll put it on YouTube. It'll be public, and we'll do it from there. So for my public, or for my private school, I have maybe about 70-ish students. I told a couple friends, I said, hey, I'm gonna do some classes on YouTube, and my friends were like, can my students join in too? Yeah, more the merrier. It doesn't matter. Yeah, fine. You know, I'm doing it anyway. My kids need it anyway. So it came that Monday morning. I ended up doing it Monday through Friday at the same time, every day of the week at 9 a.m. And that Monday came, and I put my phone up there, I put it on live, and I just pressed play. I literally sat there for a little bit. I got about 55 kids that signed on. You know, we do have a couple slackers that didn't even come on the first day, but I did have about 55 kids. So I was like, okay, this is good. So they know that I'm doing something, and they are supposed to do it as well, right? At the same time. But we had about 55 kids, which was good. And then I started with the warm up. And then when I was done with the warm up, I looked at my computer or my phone screen again. You can see how many people are on there, just to make sure they didn't just cut it on and then cut it off, you know, what some of our students do. And no, it actually grew. So there were no longer just 55, it went up to 80, and then it went up to 100, and then it went up to 500, and then it went up to a couple of thousand. And I was like, what is going on? Right? What is going on? It's, you know, it's me. Are you guys here in the right place? But they were, and it grew and grew and grew. So that full 3 months for COVID, I ended up touching 50,000 families within that 3 months. So it literally exploded, and it went crazy. And we really did create an Active Kids 2.0 community. What I would do in the videos, they were cardio classes, and cardio mixed with strength, HIIT workouts, anywhere from 25 to 30 minutes, challenging, pretty hard. On Wednesdays, once a week, I would bring my 5-year-old son in, and we would do a workout, and everybody loved it. It really, really created a community, and I got messages from all over the world, Instagram and email and all of that stuff, saying, hey, can you shout me out in your videos? Can you say hi to my PE coach, or do this? So it really, really became a community of kids and families. And I got a lot of messages from families saying that Active Kids not only help my kids, you know, become healthier and stay active, but it also became a tradition in our house to do as a family. So after that 3 months for COVID, I thought to myself, there's something here. There really is. If, you know, people are coming together and staying active in their home, and this is helping them bond, you know, there's something here. So I thought to myself, how can I expand this to reach even more homes? So that's why I brought in the specialty classes. So now Active Kids 2.0 is not only just the strength classes, not only just the cardio classes, but now I have the karate classes, the boxing classes, the yoga, the ballet, the jazz, the hip hop dance, cheer, gymnastics, cardio, strength, low impact. So all of those encompassing, those are all a part of Active Kids 2.0 now. So that's how it came about. I wanted to let you guys know how we were born. It's a COVID born, you know, and we were all going through the same thing. So I want to show you just a little video for Active Kids. Share my screen with you guys. All right. I'll go ahead and rewind it. If you don't hear the audio, it's okay. It's just music. So yeah, that's Active Kids 2.0 really in a nutshell. Within these programs that we have, the classes are anywhere from 20 to 30-minute classes. We do also have toddler time for our little 4 and 5-year-olds, and those classes are 10 to 12 minutes, but every other class besides that are 20 to 30 minutes long. Like I said before, we offer all of those specialty classes, and it is unlimited access. Once you are a member, you don't just get to see karate, you don't just get to see dance, you get to see all of those classes, and it's unlimited access to them. All of these, of course, complies with all the social distancing guidelines, and you don't need any type of equipment at all. I know that's been a worry for a lot of teachers is commitment. You don't really want the kids touching, sharing, doing any of that either. So no equipment needed at all. This also aligns with the national PE standards. I know we are everywhere around the country, so it aligns with the national PE standards. It's different from state to state. Florida, we have something different, but the national ones it does align with. A couple of tips for social distancing in PE that I found to be helpful. The floor tape is such a great addition to have. Not only for your kids, it allows them to visually see their space and what they can move in and what they can't move in. That has been a lifesaver, especially doing the floor tape around you. I don't know what you guys teach. Some of you guys, K through 5, some high school, some middle school, okay. But I'm in the high school realm, and you would think that the older kids in the high school realm, don't touch each other so much, and they know how to stay out of each other's bubble, but they absolutely do not, like at all. Like, and for us, it's more of like the boys just love on each other all the time, and they're like on top of each other. So that tape, that floor tape is essential. Also within our school districts, we are not allowed to use any water fountains, the metal in the water fountains and all of that stuff. So all of our kids have to bring their own water bottles with the label on it, their label on it. Also, the changing for the PE sessions, I know a lot of schools aren't allowing the kids to change at all. Some of them are doing it in shifts. Some are, just full on. For our school, we are doing it in shifts. I don't have that big of PE classes. They're actually trying to keep it down under 15 for us, which is remarkable, and we'll see how it goes. That's what they say, but we'll see how it goes. But when I do the shifts, I do plan on doing like a fitness challenge brain teaser to start the day while the others are waiting, so they don't start to get antsy and the horseplay starts when they're not doing anything and when they're bored. So I'll be doing that when they do the changing in shifts as well. So please put your comments in the chat box if you have any questions about the program, anything like that. You can go ahead and put it in the chat box while I'm speaking. Also, so a lot of questions have been, when you access the program, who can have access to it? I know a lot of you guys are fully virtual, some are hybrid, or some are 100% back in brick and mortar. This works with all three. You will have one unique email address and one unique password. And everyone in your classes will get access to it using that same unique email and same unique password. A lot of my teachers have decided to do it on Zoom or some type of Google, what is it, like Google Meets, or there's another one, Teams. And what they're doing with active kids, they're actually sharing their screen and having the kids do it together, because these teachers, a lot of them are fully virtual. They're having the kids do it together, and she's just sharing the screen, and she's going to do it with them too. So I thought that was a really cool way to introduce active kids to your students and do it with them. So I know a lot of you guys have been thrown that hybrid thing out as well, which I've been thrown it too, and it sucks, but it's a thing that we just have to deal with. But I will be doing that too with a couple of the students will be on the screen while I'm teaching in class. So what I'll do is I'll share my screen with the workout that we're doing for the day. A lot of questions has been grading. Well, how do you grade? What's your plan with grading and assessments and stuff like that? What I always do is I always do a reflection. I assign them a video, especially for fully virtual. I assign a video and they have to do a reflection after. The reflection can't be a yes or no. How'd you like the workout? I love the workout, coach. No, it has to be a full thought out reflection, and they're answering questions about the specific videos. Our videos aren't just, just doing an exercise, just doing a workout. They're extremely educational. Our karate even, it teaches you the moves, and it teaches you the craft of it, and it teaches you the language as well. So all of our classes do that. So it has that educational component, and it's not just throwing a workout at you too. Are you offering any kind of deals to schools, like an all-in price instead of a monthly subscription? Yes. So we do have a monthly subscription, and we do have a yearly subscription. So with the yearly subscription, it is $170 for the whole year. With the monthly subscription, it is $17 per month with the promo code, okay? And that's why Coach Morgan is on here. She has a promo code called MORGAN10. And with that promo code, it is $17 a month, or it is $170 for the full year. The normal price is $19 a month and $189 for the year. If you are doing it school-wide and your whole school wants access to it, then it is $200 for the year, and then you get Morgan's promo code, and it's $180 for the year when you use the promo code. So your full school could have access to this. If a school district purchase, could multiple teachers use it? Yes. Yeah, so that would be the $180 with MORGAN10, the promo code for MORGAN10. All right, so I'm gonna kick it over to Morgan. She's gonna tell you a little bit about what we do in class and what she does in particular with her hip hop classes. Very fun. What ages would you say, Morgan, is best for the hip hop dance?
To be honest, it's really not a certain age range, because I have taught 5-year-olds before, and I'm able to basically turn in dialogue to where they can understand hip hop. So I feel like 5 to 13, that's when they really get into it with rhythm.
Awesome. Okay. So yeah, I've seen it from 5-year-olds. We had a free session last week, and they were like 4 and 5-year-olds doing it all together, and it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. I'm going to spotlight you, Morgan, and then you can talk a little bit about your classes.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Morgan Harrell. I am a proud graduate from Kennesaw State University. I have my Bachelor of Arts in Dance with a modern concentration. I teach pretty much the hip hop dance classes, and pretty much the way I teach my curriculum is like any other dance class I teach in Atlanta or any other place in Georgia. I start with a warm-up. And basically, I start making sure we go through head to toe, make sure we don't pull no ligaments, no muscles, no bones. I know warm-up is very crucial to the body, especially with kids. Basically with the music, it's always clean music, very age appropriate. I always do follow along with talking through how we can talk about terminology, and I can go ahead. And this is also my home studio. As you can see, I have a big mirror that goes to the ceiling, and I have a red carpet to where when they're dancing, it doesn't stretch out the box. So they have furniture in their house. If they're in their kitchen, I always keep choreography and everything in that red carpet space, so it can just be more fun and a different way to learn. So I'm gonna spread out and y'all can see me. Okay, so basically I will start out here, and let's just say it was doing the warm up, and I would say snap head. We can snap side to side, working our head up, and then we roll our body down, different things with the body. And of course, isolation. I use a lot of things with my ribs, going around. That really does help warm up the chest to where they can like do pops. Also, we do plies in second position, first position, fourth, fifth. I do incorporate a little bit of ballet with hip hop, so it can be a little bit more fun. We also do cardio to where we just do jog in place. We do jumping jacks. As you can see, it does not go outside my lovely square. And then pretty much we take about 5 to 6 minutes doing the warm up. I don't make it too difficult to where, they feel like they're drenched in sweat. Of course, I always recommend, of course, with their individual water bottles. So if they do feel tired, they can pause the video, take some water, and resume playing. It will check out, make sure we stretch our feet. And then I would say, okay, let's go on to the combination. I go right into the combination. I do it full out first so they can know what it looks like firsthand. And that's when I break it down in sections. Sometimes it will be 2 8 counts or 4 8 counts with a routine. And let's just say if I'm doing a certain 8 count, like picking up my feet, I will use ways to where kids understand, like you're kicking grass or you're kicking a soccer ball. Think of it doing backwards. You're kicking it back with your legs. That's how kids will understand. Doing things that they would do in school. Also, when I keep going with the choreography, I always let them know you can always rewind back to where if you don't understand something. The more repetition they go through watching the video, because it is unlimited, the more they get it. Also, after I teach that window of choreography, I do a full out with the music. And basically after that, we would do a cool down to where after they're sweaty, we would do stretches like side to side. Make sure that when they wake up in the morning, they won't feel sore out their bed. So I would do lots of side stretches and a lot of flat backs. That really does help straighten the body. And of course, we learn choreography. I know that we are kind of mirrored to each other. So of course, you see, this is my left hand, as you can see. But from a kid, I will say your right hand because we are married to each other. So if I say kick out this foot, I'm gonna say right foot because you can see that it's mirrored from each other. So we do that. I'm very bubbly. I don't make my classes difficult for kids. I don't ever do that. Even though I'm an advanced trained hip hop dancer, I always make the kids feel as if they had to be their own individual person and add their own personality to hip hop. Because I feel hip hop doesn't have a certain way of being. I feel it comes within. So I always keep that in mind. And sometimes it will have a jazzy feel, certain combinations. Sometimes it will be like a ballet hip hop type of combination. So I always make sure it's new, fresh material every week. And that's how I do my hip hop classes.
Thanks, Morgan. Awesome. Wonderful, wonderful. So I'm letting more people in. Yeah, so all of our classes are similar to that. They're very structured. They have a beginning, middle, and end. And they know, the kids know, you'll know the objectives from the description, and they make sure they explain the objectives in the beginning of each workout. I did have a question. Are there specific classes to specific age groups? The way the platform is structured, karate class per se, karate class starts at class 1. So everybody would be starting at that class 1 if you want to do the karate. and then it progresses from there. So most of my classes are all a progression. The dance class is same. Even if you are 6 years old and you're starting, or you're 10 years old and you're starting, we want you to start at that class 1 and then move ahead. The only thing is our toddler classes. We have, it's super cute. We have a great coach that's really interactive. There are different descriptions on every video. It's more of sing-alongs and exercising, learning your ABCs type things and animal noises and exercising at the same time. So it's very interactive and it's extremely engaging for my younger kids. All right, so keep going. If you have any more questions, go ahead and ask them in the chat and we'll address them. Morgan, do you have anything else for us?
I would say too, especially the reason why I really try to keep it inside, like with the red carpet space, is sometimes kids feel as though they have to dance really big to get the gist of choreography, and that is not true. Even if I had a smaller studio or if I'm outside doing the same thing, it's still the same curriculum with teaching choreography, and with hip hop too. I do really make it fun. I don't make hip hop boring, just like how I teach my ballet classes or my tap or my contemporary classes. I really try to keep the kids engaged because I know kids they get bored easily unless they have a certain device in their hand. And I try to make it feel like Netflix, to where you just keep watching it all the time. And yes, my promo code is MORGAN10.
Absolutely. Is there a yearly? No, you don't have to do it yearly, but you can do it monthly. Okay, so again, that price is $17 a month. If you are doing it yearly, it's $170. I do, and I have provided invoices. I know a lot of this is reimbursement. Your school pays for it, which they should be paying for it. And yeah, I give out an invoice so you can show that for a receipt. I also have been mailed checks before from schools, and that is all perfectly fine, or a card is fine as well. All right, so if you guys don't have any more questions, we'll stay on for a little bit in case people do have questions, but we so appreciate your time. I really want to wish everybody a healthy and good year with their kids. Even though it's not going to look the same as a normal year, we could still have success in what we're doing. So I wish you all the best of luck, and I'm hoping that you guys will join us with Active Kids. See you later.
Bye.
Stacy asked, not sure if it'll be covered by my Catholic school. I would ask them, Stacy. A lot of schools cover these type of programs. You're welcome, Amy. You're welcome, Morgan.
Okay, so if we do a school membership,
yeah,
any of the teachers can use it for any of their classes, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. Thank you, and thank you for doing this. Have
Absolutely.
a good year.
Bye, you too. You're welcome, Stacy. You're welcome, Gayla. You're welcome, Chrissy. Bye. See you guys. Bye, Emily. See ya, Debbie. Bye, Deborah.